Welcome back to Deb's Big Backyard on the Road. I'm Deb, and I have put together, finally, my cold frame, made from repurposed bricks and a double pane window I had in my garage. I'm going to use it to extend my growing season into December, and hopefully to start it new in the spring earlier, maybe February. About a year and a half ago, I learned how to do this from community gardener Seamus Ford. Let's go revisit that. You know, I want to repurpose this window. A lot of people have old things, old windows in their garages. Is this something that someone could start with?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's actually ideal. There's two reasons why this is really good. Just to kind of give you the principle of a cold frame, what it is it's a heat sink. So what you're doing is you're capturing solar gain. Mm-hmm. And what happens is just by simply putting a window over the frame, the sunlight that hits the soil obviously warms it up during the day. It warms it up more because the heat doesn't escape into the atmosphere. Mm-hmm. It actually is concentrated down in the soil. Right. And then when you till the soil and aerate it, it actually comes back to life. So, you know, where the ground might actually be frozen outside the cold frame, mm-hmm. it's literally teeming with life.
So do you need to have hinges on it? Can you just create something and put a window on it? Like I noticed with this one over here, you just had a little lip.
No, you do not need to have hinges on it.
For people who aren't handy?
For people who aren't handy, you can just
put it on there, right?
Honestly, you could take some bricks and kind of level it off and put some earth around it and just put it on there like a gasket. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I like that.
And then we just need to get the basic shape for where the window's going to go.
Because a lot of people have a brick sitting around
that
they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, sure.
So it's really great to be able to repurpose something rather than just keep it in a pile.
You'll never get my argument about repurposing. All right, then, so that matches the size of the frame. So then we just want to get how far this way it's going to go.
Okay.
So, all right, we'll get that out of the way for the moment.
All right.
So this gives us the basic. This gives us the basic shape. Mm-hmm. We'll just double check, make sure.
Okay.
Grab that in for a moment.
Sure.
Yeah, so this'll work. We'll take something here and here. Let's just see how the window might lay at that angle.
All right. Look at that.
All right, so that works. So next we'll grab the shovel.
Well, what are you doing now? Why are you doing that?
This is so that the air is not going to escape.
Oh, so you're putting in some
Mother
Earth insulation.
Earth mortar, if you will.
Yeah.
And you know, this is just down and dirty. I mean, you just don't have to do anything fancy. So this just sort of gives us a kind of protect the window. Mm-hmm. And then we'll lay it on top. Well, of course, you know, before you did this, you do your preparation.
Right, well, you prepare your soil. and in this, like, what could we plant in this? If we went home today
today, I do radishes. I go for it with lettuce. I would do spinach. Mm-hmm. I do anything that you ordinarily would plant early in the season.
What water needs does something like this have?
Not that much. I'd say once every 7 or 8 days.
Oh, wow.
To be honest, we're gonna really soak it.
Okay.
Right? And this soil is pretty dry because we haven't had anything for a while.
Right. So about 1 watering can will do it.
Yeah.
For this kind of thing.
One watering can should be absolutely plenty.
Okay. All right, there you go.
We're kind of putting it upside down, so.
Oh, all right.
So we're gonna just place it here, and then we're just
look at that.
This is actually probably adequate, but might as well, since we have the little blocks
So you
of
want
soil.
to block in all the places where air is escaping, right, or insulate a little
Yeah,
bit.
and you don't have to. I mean, it's not airtight, but you know, just a little bit of this is going to go a long way towards keeping the heat in. But it's not rocket science. It's just basic. You know, basically, it's like making a sandcastle.
I left a little bit of a gap here so that those young plants will be ventilated. And using the repurposed bricks, plus a double-paned old window that was hanging around in my garage, as well as Mother Earth to be the mud mortar, really fits into my gardening practice. I'm Deb. This has been Deb's Big Backyard on the Road. I'll see you next time.